Okay, First Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 33. Do not be deceived. Bad company ruins good morals. That is, and I'm kind of shut it down there because I'll be flipping and going. But bad company ruins good morals. You can say all day long how you would love to be an influence on someone who just is in another mindset, and they can say they love God. You know, a lot of people do. You know, it kind of cracks me up sometime, and I heard a pastor talking about this too. You know, and I'm not knocking the rappers and all that, you know, none of that, because I'd be like, well, at least they did, you know, say his name. But sometimes you feel that in your spirit, like, I think they just saying it because it just sounds like the typical thing to say right now. I want to give honor to God. You just called, you just said every word under the sun that was, you know, even me now, and I like hardcore music, but even me now, I have like the edited version of most songs in my playlist, and I still don't even listen to a lot of the stuff like I did. I listen to gospel more than anything now, and old school R&B, of course. That's just different. But a lot of gospel, and I mean, it comes a time where, you want to be able, you want to change the words that are coming out of your mouth. And I say that knowing how I used to go hard. And I'm not saying that there's not a time where you might not catch me, you know, slip. I'm pretty good though. I usually make up words. Most of the time I make up some words, and boy, I make up some words. And my son is following in my footsteps. He will make up some words and some phrases, and I'll be sitting back like this. What did you just say? You know. But it's a fun way. It's a funny way sometimes to keep you from, you know, going there with some real special 4 or 5 letter words that, you know, are not, you know, pleasing to, you know, daddy. So, but being around a certain kind of person all the time, one of two things is going to happen. Either you're going to have an effect on them and see a change, or they're going to have an effect on you and you're going to start changing. And if you haven't seen a change in them, and they still lie all the time, and they still have manipulative ways, and they still have an attitude of, it's about my feelings, and throwing tantrums and not caring about hurting other people, or if they get angry, it's just about them and they're not caring about what they do or say to hurt somebody else, or it's about a get back type of situation. You got to understand that you're not influencing them like that. You're not. So if you're not influencing them, guess what's happening? They're influencing you. And gossips are some of the biggest influencers there is. And there are a lot of people who gossip. A lot of men I've seen that gossip. It's not just the women. I've seen a lot of men who gossip. And they are happy sitting around gossiping like women. And I'm like, what is this? And it's not cool. It's hurtful. It's unattractive. It's questioning, to be quite honest, because some of these people are looked at as high caliber people. You have to be careful, especially in this day. You have to be careful and recognize that who you are is a representative of who you're allowing to rule your life. So either you're allowing God to be ruler of your life, or you're allowing that fool to be ruler of your life. And you can say all day long that you're running with God, but that's the kind of lip service. That's just lip service. That's lying. It's lying. It's lying. Whether you admit it or not, it's lying. Because your actions and how you're living is showing that you're allowing that fool to rule your life. You're allowing that fool to be ruler over what you're doing, how you're doing, who you're doing, what you do. Like, take a long look at what you're doing on a daily, who you're doing it with, what kind of mindset you really have. Be honest. Be honest with yourself. If nobody else, be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. And see what you're really doing, what you're really thinking, how you're really moving, what you're really saying, what you're really feeling. And if it is not aligned with the love that God wants us to have for people. I know it's not always easy to have that kind of attitude with people, but trust me, you can love somebody and not like them, because I love a lot of people that I really do not like. I love a lot of people that I don't respect anymore, but I still love them. And God is increasing my capacity to love, and I know why now. Examine yourself daily. And as you examine yourself daily, and you're seeing those things that you do on a regular, that you say on a regular, who you're in the midst of on a regular, and if you're not influencing them, be careful in assessing how they're influencing you. Honestly, and make changes. Make needed changes. And start with your lip service. Because if you begin to say things on a regular basis, you'll begin to believe them. Make sure they're positive things. If you represent positivity to the fullest. Represent positivity in all of its authenticity and realness and rawness. If you speak love, if you say you love, and you're a representation of love, then truly be that with everyone, not with picks, not with people you pick to be that with. Be it with everyone. Make your lip service God's service. Represent Him. Period. Better yet, exclamation point. You guys have an awesome one. And I'm going to leave out on that. And I will catch you on the next video. And be blessed, y'all.